Welcome back to Shaman King 2021 anime review episode number 35. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do this a couple days ago. I was finishing up an anime a couple days ago, so I figured though I would have time last night. Nope, did not. But I'm doing this right now, and yes, I will definitely get. I'm hoping to get a chance to the near two anime that came out today, which is Restaurant in the World and Case Close. Alright, in the case of this episode 35 of the 2021 reboot of Shaman King. This one's called Reunion. This one adapts from chapters 185 to 190. We pick up left off from last week, where Haruho was defending the Iceman against, well, they call him basically I think it's like Block. I think it's a guy who's pretty much a Lego man. Yep, where he makes an ice field around them, and then he uses the spirits of the three Icemen to pretty much in the way immobilize them and have them move out to the ocean, and reform into a tank and have him drop into the ocean, freeze him, and think about to kill him. Nope, basically like a little hole. And seems like he's gonna do more, but he runs out of money, collapses. But then of course you have Gil Bill. That's pretty much the big football player, where it looks like he's about to attack Haruho, and then all of a sudden we see these feathers dropping, and you're thinking, what the heck is going on with the feathers? Well, it's explained off screen that the middle angel showed up and sliced up Bill with a big X. Because next we see, well, pretty much all Yo and his friends hang out at this, pretty much almost like an abandoned house. Yeah, it looks like one of these, like, it's a place that is not very well maintained. It looks like they have a smashed TV in the place. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a hotel per se. It looks like this is an abandoned house. They just happen to be on this island. They're trying to, because of course they're waiting for Haruho to come back. And then you see Lisenberg is here with Haruho, and this is the second time since he joined the X-Laws that he's not wearing his X-Laws attire. And he does kind of explain that apparently, like, when he went back to the headquarters, because apparently he is not fully on board with Yo resigning from the Shaman King fight. So, Marco takes him downstairs. You're probably thinking, oh no, is he going to torture Lisenberg? No, he takes him to the X Armory, where he gives him the eighth angel. Yes, they actually have a slight change from the manga for this one. They did change this bit, because in the manga this thing was chained up with his hands held up like this. Here they don't show that. No, there's no sign of this angel being chained up. And then of course you have, well, the three guys who work for Ho showing up and deal with Gil, and then of course you have Lisenberg there, like at this Ben house. Seems like they're about to explain the future of the Shaman King fight, and then the three big guys show up and they wreck part of the house, and most of them get away with the exception of Ryu. Of course, Lisenberg is dropped up at the X-Law ship, and everybody else goes to the guest house. Now, in the case of the three Icemen, they are treated by Faust, yes, but he recommended basically taking them someplace a little more clean and better hygiene. And of course, Ren points out though, the Patch tribe are very shady. He doesn't trust them. Like, they'll officiate the fights, but they won't give a damn if in fact one of the Shaman King competitors basically injured. They just don't care. This is according to Ren, he says this. And that was before they were attacked. And of course, Ryu is battling them for a little while. He gets nearly killed. And then we have it where he's like in a field and he's surrounded by these golden statues of Buddha. And he's thinking like, I should find myself a bride. And then all of a sudden, basically he's about to be killed. Then a beautiful woman shows up with a mark on her forehead. I think this one might be an Indian. No, not a Native American, an Indian from India. They're basically part of the jihad. That's what they call these people. They're basically the third power. And apparently, once they show up, the three guys just leave. And of course, you have Yo, where he basically is going to help him. And then we see something very interesting happen with Chocolove, where first we see him where he's like, "Oh, let's go see my friends." Like, are they on the island? Last time I checked, they're not even in New York. So why the heck would this is particularly quite strange. And if you're curious, to the manga, was the next expansion come from the manga? Oh no, they pretty with this strange area, which I'll get to more of this in a minute. I'll go back to this, and then we see what's his name. As a matter of fact, his name's actually next week's episode. It is Rasib, where he's having dinner with Mickey, Yo's dad, and he basically tells him, "I have no problem calling me dad," probably because he's got only one child. And then we see calling his sister for dinner, and then apparently their golem activates, and it says epilogue. And the next we see them, where apparently these two kids have murdered Chokolove's comrades, the people he knew from New York. They pretty much massacred them. And of course, he's obviously upset. Why the heck they do this? You're probably wondering, why did they kill Chokolove's friends? The reason why? Because Chocolove apparently murdered their father. Wow. And of course, he basically is not much of a reaction to that, but he is very angry at them for killing his comrades. It's definitely a good ending to the episode. Definitely looking forward to what happens next. Yep. So yes, that's it for now. This episode was actually really good. It basically adapted from 6 chapters this time compared to last week where it was 7. But still, 6 chapters definitely is pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind 6 chapters. As long as not 4 again. Thank God for that. And of course they probably, well, my guess is now if you're curious though what the chapters are part of the epilogue arc, as of this episode, there's about 17 more chapters left. Excuse me. To adapt from the arc itself. And here's something. How many chapters have they go from the actual series? 110. Yep, 110. And they only have 17 episodes left. Will they cover the remaining 110 chapters in just 17 episodes? Who the heck freaking knows? Okay? So yes, that's it for particular review. Thank you. The next review is going to be Restaurant to Another World. Okay? It's the next video. Bye.